Whatever you think and hold in consciousness as being so, out-manifests itself in your body or affairs. Consider for a while the truth that every thought you think, especially those relating in any way to self, hovers around in your mental atmosphere. These thoughts, being about yourself, receive the life that maintains them from the feeling that you put into them. The thoughts themselves are but mental forms. But when you think them with feelings of any kind, you fill these forms with life, and they become as living things. And if you only knew it, for all feeling expressed is life, is vital power. First know that it is all a matter of consciousness, and that you, yourself alone, are to blame for these conditions. For you alone created them and are firmly holding them in your consciousness. Until you can begin to study your mind and watch for and note these negative beliefs when they come, and you will find that they are actually beliefs, and refuse them further support, there is not much hope for you. These thoughts exist to you only when you let them into your mind. This is also true of all negative, inharmonious, and destructive thoughts. There must be something in you that attracts them, or they would not come. Many will still permit them to come. For only by the suffering, hardship, and struggle to escape from their influence that you undergo will you learn how to free yourself and gain the power to control and consciously direct your life to constructive ends. You must train yourself to stand guard continually at the door of your mind, and to let in no thoughts or feelings that you do not want to manifest. Think this over carefully, and you will see that it is the only way. It may seem hard at first, and you may not know what to admit and what to deny, but guard the door for every negative thought and feeling of whatsoever nature. In fact, such negative thoughts actually keep away the things you are longing to have manifest in your life, for like attracts like. Belief that you are a failure invites failure. You have sought help from the world of men, and it has turned you down. You have exhausted all the forces of self, and you admit that you are completely helpless. And perhaps you have even prayed to God, and seemingly He has not heard you, or He has not answered you. And you then drop back into the current of the old conditions, and if anything, becomes more helpless than you were before. And it should not be necessary to state that voicing such thoughts definitely and speedily out-manifests them, for the spoken word is far more potent than a thought. You can do it. You must do it. The way laid out for you in the beginning. Can you not see that it is now the only way for you? It means that you must not let into your mind or believe any other thoughts, no matter what appearances are, or how much such thought beg for admittance. This means that from this moment you must pay no more attention to appearances, for what is now appearing is but the out-manifestation of what you formerly visualized in your thinking. Try to realize the great significance of this. It is not what you see as conditions surrounding you that really counts. It is what you believe is so. You will definitely begin to change your beliefs into those you want to manifest. For it is the only way you can change conditions and their appearances. You must remove from your consciousness the beliefs you are holding there, by replacing them with beliefs you want to see manifested in your life and affairs. Build in your mind a picture, build it perfect in every detail, so that it stands out clear and distinct as a finished and accomplished fact. According to how complete and distinct is this picture in your mind is it actually finished on the mental plane, the plane of concrete mental forms, which determines its physical appearance, and it is ready to come forth into manifestation. And now if you will follow exactly the same process which brought into manifestation all the present unwanted conditions in your life, only using the opposite kind of thoughts and feelings, you can bring forth into perfect manifestation this picture now existing on the mental plane and awaiting the action of your will. Your own creation, the product of your own spirit, which you are nursing and bringing forth into physical being. Do not give up if your mind does not respond immediately, for it has formed the habit of wrong seeing and thinking, and you were a long time forming the present conditions. Just know that if you persist until your mind sees that you are determined and really mean it, it will soon fall in line and follow the new ways of thinking that you laid down for it as easily as it did the old ways in the past. The main thing is to remember always that you are dealing and working with mental substance on the mental plane and are not concerned with outer appearances and conditions. For you know that by such work you are shaping and changing conditions to those you wish to manifest. Be positive. The first is the importance of always being positive in your thinking, positive in your speaking, and positive in your doing, and never negative. The negative person attracts all the negative things of life, all his ills and harmonies, troubles that are in the mental atmosphere. If you understand the radio, you will know that when you set your dial at a certain wavelength, all that is on the air of what wavelength will make itself heard. It is exactly the same with your mind. It will receive whatever happens to be on the air of the wavelength to which your thoughts are attuned. So that it is up to you and you only what your mind radio gives forth or out manifests. Why be negative? It is all an attitude of mind and can be changed simply by changing your belief. Those who are too mentally lazy to do such watching and controlling of their thoughts are usually the ones who will not accept their own thinking and beliefs create for them all the conditions now manifesting in their lives. But it makes no difference whether you accept it as being true or not. It is the law. The main trouble with almost everyone is that they do not realize how many negative and destructive beliefs they are carrying around with them in the subconscious realms of mind, and which creep through into the conscious mind whenever it is free from interest in other things.